Hello guys, in this video we will discuss what a force is and Newton's laws of motion, and at the end of the video there are few practice questions for your self-assessment. So let's begin with the definition of the force. A force is an interaction between masses which results in change in relative motion between them. In order to understand this definition, let's consider a block which is at rest on a smooth surface. Now if you want to move the block along x-axis, then an interaction is required to apply a force F along x-axis. Since the direction of the block movement depends on the direction of the force, we can say that force has direction and it is a vector quantity. And here it can be represented as F bar with magnitude F and direction I, which is a unit vector along x. So the interaction between bodies can be of any type, such as direct contact or any magnetic force, etc. If it is a direct contact, the force F can be applied in two ways, either by pulling or by pushing, and in both ways the force applied is equal. So we have seen that a force can result in motion of a body, but we didn't express the motion quantitatively. Now let's consider a block which is at rest on a smooth surface, and suppose two persons are pushing it with forces F1 and F2 in opposite directions. If F1 equal to F2, then the resultant force acting on the block is 0. Then the block will not move, or we can say that the block will remain unaccelerated or zero acceleration. This statement can be rewritten as Newton's first law of motion, which states that if the vector sum of forces acting on a particle is 0, then the particle will remain unaccelerated. But what if F1 is greater than F2? Then there will be a net force acting on the body, which is F1 minus F2, and the body might accelerate in the direction of the net force, which is towards right side. And the Newton's second law of motion states that this acceleration is equal to force by its mass. Thus, if F is the force acting on a body of mass m, then the acceleration of the body is equals to F by m, and the direction of the acceleration is equals to the direction of the net force. Therefore, force is equals to mass into acceleration. And as we know, SI unit of mass is kilogram and the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Thus, we can write the SI unit of force as kg meter per second square, which is also called as Newton, which is denoted by the letter capital N. Now, there is one more law, which is Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. This statement can be explained by numerous examples. If you consider a rocket propelling upwards, then the action force is the propulsion of the fuel in the downward direction. Therefore, a reaction force is developed on the rocket, which makes it to move upward. Another example is when you apply some force against the wall, then an equal force will be applied on you by the wall. Or if you roll a ball from a height to hit the block, then at the impact, equal forces will be acted on the block and the ball. You can download the summary notes and practice questions from the description. If you have any doubts or any suggestions for me, please comment down below. And check out my previous videos as well. Thanks for watching and please share the video.